Hi everybody, how are you? Yes, this is Robinflying Crochet. I am lovely going to use my phone. I am recording this early because if you watched my video I just did, talking about my finished objects and stuff, I'm having surgery Monday. I want to make sure this is done and available to people. I can apply it real quick. That's not a problem to the Facebook group, but I do need to turn around and make sure that I have the video done, that if something were to happen and I couldn't actually get it out real quick, that at least you can follow the video and make your own squares until I can get one printed out for you. So, having said all that, let's go through the squares. Now, of course, I got to find it real quick because I didn't get ready. Of course, I got to put my glasses down. Of course, you can see now. Of course. My bedtime hairdo. I'm so famous for that. Let's see. Where did I put this? I've been having problems like finding stuff for some reason on my phone. Lately it's just been more difficult than I really care to be. So, alright, July's yarn bingo. You're going to see some changes coming in July. A lot of this is a card that was completed. Actually, you're going to see a lot of changes coming in through the rest of the year. I am actually in December's card right now, putting it together. I believe I have November done. I'm not going to go check it, but I believe I have November's done. I'm on December. You're going to see stuff coming out that is going to be strange for, say, United States, Europe. I don't know how far this card goes around. I did find out that our Yarn Bingo card is actually used in New Zealand and Australia. And I had this lovely conversation with a lady, and I all of a sudden drew a blank. I think her name's Renee. And she said, is there any way that we can have kind of like the opposite sometimes? Or we have somehow we had this conversation. And come to find out, one, I didn't know the Yarn Bingo card was going all the way around the world, because I'm in North America, Australia is on the other side of the world, and New Zealand's on the other side of the world. And it never dawned on me that people who are participating with us, we're in the upper part of the globe, but there are people in the lower part of the globe that are actually participating with us too. And even though we might be having spring, and I'm focusing on things to that extent, they're having winter. New Zealand, Australia, South America, they're having winter. So I wasn't providing ideas, fun for everybody. And I want to include as many people as I can. That's what this is for. That's how I felt it was designed for, was to include people, give people yarn inspiration to create their own things. Not to design to the card, but to design to what you want to do, or if you get stuck, you can turn around and maybe get an idea off of here and actually work with it. So that was what my idea was for. So I came back. You're going to see some things different coming because, like I said, the December card's almost done. We've been talking back and forth and sharing ideas, plus picking up everybody's other regular ideas. So you may see something that'll come up and it's going to like throw you for a loop a little bit, because why are you making, say, a flower in the middle of November? Well, for us, it's getting ready for, we're in fall and winter. They're getting ready for spring and summer. They actually, I did not know this, New Zealand, we have our breaks from school right now, and so do they. They have, or when Christmas time comes around, when we have our Christmas break and we get 2 weeks off from school, they actually get 2 months off from school, and their schools are closed after like Christmas. And of course, it's not the same Christmas time, but when they take their Christmas break, they get 2 months off, and they don't go back to February. That's their summertime. So it took me a while to actually kind of, well, with the help of Renee, figuring all this out. So you're going to see some changes on there. I'm trying to include everybody. I want everybody to play. That's what, to me, this card was all about, was everybody should be able to play. So you're going to see some changes. It may be a little harder to get blackouts because you're not coinciding with our temperature or our weather or our season. But please keep in mind, I'm not trying to chase anyone away. I'm trying to include more people. And to do that, we have to kind of change things up a little bit. But it's not changing it that much. It's just, instead of us always dealing with our seasons, we're dealing with other people's seasons too, and some of their holidays. And it really kind of dawned on me, because I said a lot in June's, came to me, oh, let's create something for 4th of July. 4th of July is so early in the month. Got to have it on June's card, because you really can't do it on July's card. And then it came to me, not everybody has Independence Day. Or their Independence Day may not be July, or their colors could be different. So I'm not trying to exclude everybody. It just may be a little change up. That's what our goal is. So let me get started with this. I spent 6 minutes explaining all the changes, and it's like, I could have been done this already. So anyway, keep you guys going. First row, going from left to right. Finish a whip. Make something that is the color of ruby or burgundy. Ruby is July's birthstone. Create a keychain. Make something for a barbecue or neighbor who is hosting a party. So you want some type of hostess gift, kind of like. And to me, be creative. You may not need it now, but you may need it later. You have Christmas parties, you have Halloween events coming up. Be creative. That was a suggestion. I like that how it has hosting. That opens it up to just not summertime. It opens up to any time. So there's a change. Blanket in progress. Second row. Make something. Sorry, this is mine. Make something using the Olympic rings as inspiration. Now, I'm not saying make something that has all 5 circles. I'm not saying it has to look like the Olympic rings. What I'm saying is, looking at the 5 colors of the Olympic rings, create something. Doesn't have to use all 5. You can use 1. Create something using the Olympic rings as inspiration. We are talented people. We can come up with something. Save your yarn wrapper, because I figured the Olympics was worldwide. That's everybody. That includes everybody will be there. Tied in, I don't care how. Let's have fun. Save your yarn wrappers from your projects, and let's see how much yarn you went through in the month of July. We have been speeding through some yarn wrappers, let me tell you. Finish a whip. Work on a project that will take a year to make. Create a Christmas present. Christmas, birthday, it both works. Third row, create an apron. Finish a whip. Free space. Gotta have that free space. Make something in red, white, and green for Christmas in July. Create a project inspired by your favorite book. And that came from one of us. So I thought that was a great idea. I really like things that we create inspired by something. Fourth row, create a scrap project. Next one, create an origami animal. We went for fruit in June. We're going for an animal in July. Create something for hiking or the beach. Mountains, beach. Okay, create your own or use a color changing scheme and create a yarn item. But don't control the color change. Let the colors fall where they want. So mandalas are good for this. Ombres are good for this. And just start crocheting. Don't tie it off and change the colors. Let it do it itself. Finish a whip. Fifth row, create something for donation. We all usually crochet for donation groups. That's an easy space. Make a kitchen set or coasters for a neighbor. Suggestion? Been dealing with the kitchen a lot. We have outside kitchens and inside kitchens. So use the yarn that you haven't used before. And I find that one kind of hard to come with, because I kind of stick with my acrylics or my cottons, but there are yarns every once in a while that get into my stash that I haven't used, so who knows? Maybe I'll be lucky in July. Finish a whip and then create something for Halloween or a harvest festival because there are some people who don't like Halloween. So Halloween and harvest kind of go hand in hand. I haven't dropped that one because we had a Mal from Happy Crafty Homemaker, and she did a Mal make along. You can make anything that you want with a Halloween theme. That's what she was asking for. Because, and I agree with her, we get so tied up with making Christmas presents from October, November, December that we kind of miss making Halloween things. Excuse me. Grandkids are arriving. Need to finish this up. So, anyway, so Happy Crafty Homemaker had a Halloween. And I tell you, it's inspired me to make a Halloween item, so I kind of kept it. Now that may change up and it may become, I don't think I kept it for August because, like I said, I'm already actually in December's card because I had so many suggestions coming in, so many ideas that were coming in from you guys that it was fantastic. The cards are actually making themselves. It's not just me making it and kind of stuff. It is your card. It is the group's card. Everybody's coming together, and I am loving it. So let me go, make sure the door's unlocked, and I will talk to you guys later. Be kind this week.